Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan Budd and I'm the CEO and founder of Power, and I want to invite you to participate in a historic campaign to change the future of clean energy policy in California. But before I do that, I want to tell you a story. 11 years ago, I went down to the Amazon rainforest. And at the time, I was on a soul quest to really find out what I was meant to do with my life. I was a kid, I was 28 years old. I had made a lot of money, I had started my own business. It was all in the marketing and online space. And yet I wasn't fulfilled. I was missing purpose. I was missing the thing that I was really meant to dedicate my life to. And I had this vision in the rainforest, this idea for a solar energy company, a different kind of company that could help solve some of the huge challenges in the solar energy industry. And I came back and I invested all of my money, 100% of my life savings, 100% of my time, walked away from everything I was doing. And it's been one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my life, and exactly what I set out to do. One of the most fulfilling and beautiful and purpose-driven things I've ever done. And it's all under attack right now. It is all being threatened right now. And this is why I'm creating this video and inviting you to participate in this campaign to really alter and change the future of solar energy in California and maybe save the solar energy industry in California. It is from that original spirit that I set out on many years ago to make a difference, to leave a mark, to create legacy. And I just really hope that you understand right now is one of those pivotal and critical moments where you can make that difference. On December 15th, the California Public Utilities Commission is going to be voting on a proposal to change net metering in California. Every single kilowatt hour that is produced from solar energy, it's going to reduce the value of that credit on the grid by 75%. So today, on average, if you put a kilowatt hour into the grid and you own a solar system, you get credited about 30 cents for that kilowatt hour. And this new proposal is going to make that 9 cents. This will effectively kill the value proposition of solar energy alone. What they're trying to do is say everyone needs to get a solar plus a battery. However, this proposal is horrifically flawed. Right now, there's only about 14% of every single home in California that goes solar has a battery attached to it. And there is simply no way, there's not enough batteries in America for that to become 100% overnight. So there is absolutely going to be carnage. Not to mention, it is substantially more expensive to add a battery to a solar system, and it's going to eliminate lots of customers and lots of people who would have been benefited economically, who would have had lower utility bills, who would have controlled energy inflation, who would have increased the value of their home. They're not going to be able to go solar anymore because they can't afford the battery plus solar. The only one who is winning with this proposal is the utilities. The utilities have spent tens of millions of dollars lobbying politicians in California, donating money to the governor in his campaigns, and doing what they do best. Bending the rules of the system in their favor through political contributions. And because the solar industry doesn't have that kind of money and hasn't spent that kind of money, it's hard for us to get politicians to want to do the right thing even when it's so obvious what the right thing is. And my friends, that is why we need you. That is why we need all of us, because if we don't stand up and fight right now for the clean energy future and the clean energy jobs that we know are the right thing to do for our economy, for our society, for our planet, for our world, for our ecosystem, if we don't stand up and fight for it, it is at threat. And we've got to make that stand right now. Too much is on the line. Tens of thousands of solar jobs in California. All of the other states in America watching what happens in California and then making their decisions based on that. Not to mention our freaking environment. Our planet is burning. It's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. There's more droughts, there's more fires, there's more disruptive weather patterns. This is not the time. This is the time to be going faster than ever towards a 100% sustainable energy future and meeting the goals that our supposed leaders are claiming they want to meet. You cannot claim that California is going to be a global leader in clean energy policy out of one side of your mouth and then turn around the other side of your mouth and side with utilities that are acting in their own self-interest to slow down solar growth, slow down solar jobs, and protect utility profits, which is exactly what this proposal is doing. There is a fair way to do this, and it is a glide path, a real glide path that gives the industry time to build up energy storage capacity and be able to make this transition and shift. What we need to do right now is stop this proposal and stop this vote from happening and get this proposal amended and the right thing done by planet, people, and the solar industry. Power is launching a crowdfunding campaign in conjunction with CALSA. It is the NEM Defense Fund. So our goal is to raise $250,000. Our company Power is putting in the first $50,000. That means we need $200,000 more from our community. And if we do this, we will have an effective strategy to blanket very important critical areas with billboards, letting Governor Newsom know that he is the one who has the power to be the hero in this entire equation. He can stand for the people, stand for solar, and stand for what's right. We will be hiring massive PR firms so that there are editorials and newspaper articles in many of the major publications that you know, and we will have additional radio spot buy ads so that leading up to this vote on December 15th, the people of California are going to know about this. We're going to make it very clear what's happening here, what the utilities are doing, and very clear what the right thing to do is for our society, for our economy, for our planet, for our citizens and customers and homeowners to be able to control their own power and not lose their right to produce energy from the sun and benefit from it, gain the economic benefit from it because it is so much cheaper than what the utilities are offering. Look, I could keep going on and on. There's a million reasons why you should join this campaign and support us, but I've given you enough. Now is the time. I'm pleading with you, I'm begging with you and saying you can make a difference. This is a critical time for each of us. If you're watching this, know that every dollar you contribute to this campaign is shaping policy, could shape policy, and one of the most massive decisions in the largest state in our country for clean energy's future. So join us and give as much as you can to this campaign. Let's blow past 250 and let's truly alter the course of clean energy policy. Let's truly go out there and change the darn world and let the utilities know and let the world know that we the people will not stop. We're fighting for a clean energy future and we're not going to give up. Thank you so much. Join us. God bless you, and let's go win.